everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Mastering Grad School. My name is Rachel Carvajal. I'm here with Dr. Ronda Hayes, the program coordinator for education counseling here at Sul Ross State University. She's going to be telling us all about her program, what it offers to our grad students, what you can get from that program, and a lot of exciting news coming out of that department as well. Yes. So welcome, Rhonda. Is Rhonda okay? Would you prefer Dr. Hayes?
You know, I was Rhonda a lot longer before I was Dr. Hayes, okay, so it's good.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very excited to have you here. And thank you for traveling in. That means the world to us. Tell me again where you traveled in from.
San Angelo.
San Angelo. Okay,
so
great.
If 3.5 hours if you don't have any stops or forget your computer and have to go back. Otherwise,
I feel like maybe that sounds like
it sounds like something happened the other day.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that hurts. I've done that. I've so done that. Well, thank you again for joining us. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your program and what it offers grad students at Sul Ross?
Well, interesting enough, although it is one counselor education, there's actually 5 different tracks in it. So what we can do is we can offer a school counseling track, which is a 48-hour program for those interested in being a school counselor. Interesting enough, the state of Texas in 2023 did away with the teaching requirements. So anyone who's interested in working with kids as a school counselor can actually enter the program.
That's really cool.
And walk out with their certification.
Is that due to a shortage, a staffing shortage?
Yes, definitely.
They're easing up on the restrictions on that then, yeah. Okay, cool.
Currently there are, because I just looked at the research, and there are over 350 openings, unfilled positions in the state of Texas.
Wow, in just the state of Texas. I imagine that's probably a nationwide issue as well.
It is. And I think they did away with that teaching requirement to get more people interested in it.
For sure.
So
that's exciting. Yeah,
it is. And so we have that program, but we also have a CERT-only program for school counseling. And I have several students who come to us who already have their license. Oh,
like LPC, okay.
And they want to be school counselors now. So they're able to come into the program and pick up the courses that they're missing and they're lacking, and being able to take the Texas 252 exam to be certified counselors.
Oh, that's really great.
I've had 3 students so far in the last 12 months who have come through our program.
I really love the dual training of a mental health counselor and then additionally like your in-school sort of culture and orientation training. That's really, so those guys are like a double threat. I love that.
They come in because a lot of districts are hiring LPCs as well.
As LPs. So when we're talking school counselor, we're not talking academic counseling. We're talking about mental health.
Well, it is a component.
Okay.
So a school counselor does a lot of academic work.
Right.
Particularly in high school. You're preparing those students for college and careers. Mm-hmm. Whereas the LPC is just strictly functional toward the mental health.
Right, which is such a huge boon to have in our school systems.
Well, I think, it is. My personal experience was I was a school counselor for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And then when I retired in 2012, the district hired me back as an LPC to work with special ed students for another 7 years. So
that's incredible.
I did special ed counseling then.
Oh,
so
what a storied career. That is so fascinating. That's so cool. Yeah.
And so those are the 2 school counseling tracks.
Right,
so we have the 48-hour program and then the CERT only.
Okay.
Then we have a 60-hour, and this is all based on what the state requires.
60 hours.
60-hour clinical mental health.
Okay. And this is for grad or under? This is
graduate.
Grad, a 60-hour grad program.
It is.
That's intense. Okay.
Yes. Well, the state requires 60 hours, and so we have all the coursework, and you end up having the coursework needed for you to take your national counselor exam and apply for an LPC associate license.
Okay, so you're ready to go when you're done. You're ready to get rolling.
And we really walk the students through these steps about what does the state require.
Oh my God, because bureaucracy is so fun.
Well, and going to websites, it's hard to find everything you need.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we do that. But then we also have an LPC only track.
Okay, yeah.
So we have school counselors who have decided toward the end of their counseling career that they want to be LPCs.
Oh, that's love. So it's a really wraparound program. It's any stage that you're at in your counseling journey, you can find a track that'll suit you.
And so we have a very large population of students who have been working as school counselors and now want to come back, and they have to pick up 12 hours, minimal 12 hours.
Well, that's not
48 to 60.
Yeah, there you go. Got it. Yeah. That's really cool.
And so we prepare those students to work in a clinical mental health setting, whether it be in a school setting, or whether it be an MHMR,
right? Which
or wherever.
Again, massive staffing shortages across these these areas, as we've seen post pandemic. So what a noble, genuinely, truly noble profession to get into.
Well, and we're all aware of things that happen in our communities.
Right.
The mental health crisis.
Yes.
And the homelessness is related to mental health crisis.
Absolutely. Yes.
And so there is a huge demand for individuals. And I get requests all the time from school districts. Please let your students know that we have openings. I get Region 15 just reached out to me. Educational Region 15 said, we're needing LPCs to come work with us in the Uvalde Del Rio
Guys,
area.
if you're at all interested in counseling, there are numerous careers and opportunities available out there for you. You can get your education with Sul Ross for a very affordable price. Again, I like to harp on this, how we're one of the most affordable universities.
We're the sixth in the nation.
In the nation, y'all.
Our
in
counselor
the nation. Yes.
And we have a fifth track.
Okay.
You thought I covered it all.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. So sometimes people just want a master's in counseling. They don't want the certification.
Okay.
And they don't want the license. They don't want the LPC.
Okay.
So they can come and get a 48-hour master's in counseling. And so you think, well, if you're not going to be a school counselor, if you're not going to be an LPC, what can you do?
That was my next, yes, exactly.
So you can do anything that an LPC could do, except without the license. So you could work at a hospital in their mental health area.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You could even work at MHMR.
Right.
And
yes. My best friend works there. She's been there for 15 years. I hear their need all the time.
So you do not have to. In fact, I have a student right now who's coming in, and she said, I just want my master's in counseling. I don't want certification. And I don't want licensure. And I said, we can do it.
We got you.
We can do it. We can help you.
Yes.
So
okay. So tell me, if is this online? Is it hybrid? Is it mostly in person?
So it is. It is on an online program. Totally
great.
online.
Love that.
There is one course that is where we meet 4 Saturdays.
Okay.
And toward the end, it's clinical practice and counseling. I teach it.
Okay.
So we get together. It's like the Brady Bunch, all the students and all the videos in the little squares, and we meet 4 times a semester. The last Saturday.
Sure.
And we get together. The clinical mental health and the school counseling meet together, so they get to learn about each other.
And they get to be an actual cohort.
And
right?
yes, and the students always love it, and they say, I wish we could do more like this. But there's just not enough evenings in the week.
Yes.
And enough weekends. But otherwise, you do meet with professors. They'll schedule meetings with you, so there is some face-to-face interaction.
So anybody who is a little nervous about online learning and whether or not you get that face-to-face, we absolutely build that into our course design for this program.
All of my students who take my course are required to make at least one appointment with me virtually. And so we talk about what the assignments are going to be.
I really love that personalized touch. It makes such a difference. It really,
they
really
love
does.
it too, because counseling field is about relationships.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, exactly.
And so we have to model those relationships and those relationship building skills.
And in this new remote world, figuring out how to make that happen in an effective way.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys are doing a great job. It's very exciting.
I have been in counseling, in the counseling field, school counselor, private practitioner, and education for without telling my age, over 40 years, okay? I love my field. I love what we do, and I love how we engage with our students.
Yes.
And I'm so proud. I have to tell you this one thing.
Yeah.
So I have 5 practicum students, 5 school counseling students who are doing their practicum. They have to have a site supervisor, someone they work under besides me.
Right.
4 of them are our graduates.
No way.
Yes.
So I love that.
So our graduates are now mentoring our new
and that tells
new
you
students.
all you need to know about their graduate experience, that they're willing to come back and mentor and be site supervisors and still be a really involved part of this program. That is such a that's what an endorsement, right?
It is. And
that's lovely.
And it's so nice to engage with these students that I've had as students, but now they're
out there in their careers, and you get to check back in, and
it's just been wonderful.
It's really great.
Now, I do want to share with you that we had a wonderful announcement that was just made a couple of weeks ago.
Please do.
So we have been awarded a $600,000 grant for our clinical mental practicum students.
Congratulations.
And what that means is we will get to award, I think it's up to 6 students a year, $25,000. I mean, that will more than pay in that year.
Oh, that is massive.
600,000. And we have, I do know we have named our first recipient of 25,000. This individual does not know yet, but it's going to be a surprise.
That is
for
so
her.
fun.
But it more than covers the graduate program for them. It will, if they have student loans, it will pay off student loans.
Imagine that burden being relieved. And that is so, I don't think I've heard, and I'm not claiming to be the most knowledgeable, but I don't think I've heard of a grant or scholarship or fund like this that funds that much at a time, at least not on our, here.
Yes.
I know we do fellowships under the grant that I work for, the PPOHA grant, and I think the maximum that anyone's ever gotten is like $2,500 for a semester. $25,000, that's life-changing.
$25,000.
That's life-changing.
So this is
per 6 students per year until it's
4 years.
For 4 years.
It's a 4-year grant.
Wow.
So we had the grant previously, but it was only $12,000.
Okay. That's more than doubled.
Yeah. And so it's doubled.
In this climate, and you guys accomplished that.
Well, there is a
really
catch.
Impressive. Okay.
There is a catch. You do have to work in certain counties, which are going, so it includes all the counties around Alpine.
Yes, please.
And then those in the Uvalde area and Del Rio area.
So really underserved rural communities.
Yes.
You're getting these guys out there
communities.
Serving our communities. What is such a great give back for that. I mean, and then maybe they'll stick around, I mean, hopefully, and that may be the intention, right?
Well, what I have found, our students who live in either these border towns or in these communities, they're invested in the community.
Absolutely, yes.
They're invested.
Yes.
And so they want to provide more services for their communities.
Good, yes.
And they have such a heart. I met with a new student coming in who actually lives here in Alpine, coming in as a clinical mental health, spent some time with him. He's engaging. And so we have some opportunities that we're going to be working with some of the communities around us, some of Fort Davis, for example. We're going to try to partner with them in some counseling
that's amazing
support areas where we can, as a university, provide support.
I love that because I do love to see that cooperation and collaboration between the university and our community. I mean, because we're intertwined, and I feel like we lose sight of that sometimes. So any efforts in that direction, I'd really applaud because we support each other. We should be supporting each other. And that's just really, really cool. That's so exciting.
So that's just kind of what we do.
Yeah.
And so it's real easy to apply. You go to Apply Texas.
Great. That was my next question. Yes.
You go to Apply Texas and apply if you want to go into the school counseling program. Not only do you have to be accepted by the university into the graduate studies, but then you have to be accepted and there's an application to be a school counselor.
Right. So this is where it gets a little confusing sometimes for students. It's like, yes, you apply through Apply Texas, but there are also additional, some departments and programs have additional application requirements. So just, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to the Grad Center, reach out to Dr. Hayes. The great thing about our small university is that we are very easily accessible as individuals. Maybe too accessible sometimes.
I don't know if anyone can be too accessible, but it's not just sharing, our programs. It's sharing our passion.
Absolutely.
Our passion for education, our passion for, in my case, counseling.
Yes.
Because I truly believe we need to leave the world a better place than which we found it. And so this is what I feel like we're doing.
Yes, agreed. I agree completely. Yes, and it's such a beautiful thing to see, and the support that you're getting from the government is wonderful. And I mean, you guys are just giving the community and these students like such a gift. So, is there anything else you want to share that our students need to know, that you want them to know about?
So, well, there's right now we don't have a deadline on application, but if you're interested, go ahead and go into Apply Texas. If you want to contact me, I'm on the website, so my email is there. My personal cell phone is given out all the time, so I don't even mind students reaching out through.
Great.
So yes, I want to be accessible.
Yes, and we want to make it easy for our students to,
So every counselor's goal is to help their client achieve their goals.
There you go.
And so my goal is to help potential students achieve their goals. So that's what I'm going to do.
Love that,
And the only way I can do that is if you reach out. Also, if you send me an email, I will send an email back to you, and there'll be a link, and you can schedule a time with me virtual. So I'm a firm believer in face-to-face.
Sure.
I prefer it.
Okay,
and if my times don't match your times, I will find a time for us to get together.
Wonderful. We're so lucky to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited for our grad students in this program, for our incoming people and our graduating people and our people receiving this brand new grant. Oh, can't wait to see the press release on that one and the giant check.
Well, and the thing is it's just such a blessing, because it's hard.
It's life-changing. I mean, genuinely.
It is. And
that amount of money, absolutely.
I can't believe it.
This is huge.
It is.
Congratulations again.
You.
We look forward to seeing everything that comes out of your program. I know it's going to do great things. And thank you again so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for asking me.
Of course, this has been great. And everybody, please reach out to Dr. Hayes if you need anything. And always, Grad Center is available. And thanks for joining us for this episode of Mastering Grad School. We'll see you next time.